This is Heme TV, and you are now tuned in with the section.
Oh man, we in the toe first of all, but on Sycamore and Jackson. Welcome to the Trey Rocks, baby. We originally started on Shamrock, 300 Block Shamrock. That's where the name come from. 300 Block Shamrock, Trey Rock Mafia. You know what I mean? Yeah. This is one of our blocks. We have Vancouver Street, which is on Riverside Avenue right there. A lot of us used to bang Vancouver Street, Trey Rock. We had this block. We had the Shammies. We was on Ramona. Those are our blocks. We even had some shit on North End on 40th. A lot of my homies came from North End and San Bernardino. Yeah. Got put on the North End on 40th. 40th and Sierra Way. We used to go to Purdue.
Yeah.
Putting all that shit together and, you know, start bringing them over here. This became home. Started. That's where we get the name, Trey Rock from. 300 Block Shamrock. That's why we rock these clovers. For those who don't know, this is the original block. Shammies. Right down the street from Ike. Right around the corner from the donut shop. Yeah, this is the old stuff, but really this whole area. We had homies that lived over here.
So how did
whole area?
How did y'all start? How did Trey Rock start?
Well, there was a whole bunch of niggas that was about LA. My big homies was Pyru, Hoover, Main Street. Them niggas was just from everywhere, you know what I mean? But they lived in Rialto, but they migrated out here. And at the time, nobody ever wanted to say they was from Rialto. So, you know, them niggas was like, oh, this is Trey Rock the Clique. We from Trey Rock the Clique. We just a get money clique. You know, a bunch of robber boys. You know what I mean? I'm like, okay, that's how they pulled me in. Like, oh yeah, we get money, pimp the hoes and all that. I'm like, okay, well that's what's up, man. I'm from Duarte, but I think I want to hang out with you niggas. You know what I'm saying? They quoted a nigga. I got quoted. I got put on a Ramona though. At the time, that was one of our spots too. You know what I mean? But I got put on a Ramona. They quoted me right there. I been put on something for 12. Yeah, this is the original block, man. Those who don't know how we got the name, 300 Block Shamrock. That's what the set. Okay, so look, it was a clique right here. A nigga from Gilbert Street, Casper. My homie Big Smoke. He was from Pyru. Big Nut, Shamrock. They was from Trey 57. It was a gang of them niggas, right? I was a little nigga, so these like the niggas I used to call big homie.
Right.
You know what I mean? They the ones who started it, but they was starting Trey Rock the Clique. You know what I mean? So, cause they was from different, we had homies from Projects. You know what I mean? We had homies from Gordons. We had homies from everywhere. Gilbert Street, Durock. Niggas was just from everywhere, but we just all Rialto niggas. But at the time, like, you gotta understand the time. Nobody wanted to say they was from the toe. Even though we all was from the toe. We just, oh, my daddy from here, so I'm banging this, or my uncle's from here, so I'm banging this. It was all the toe. So over here, where I'm about to take it, where we realized, like, nigga, we're Rialto.
Right.
And we're gonna take it to the next level. Like, nigga, ain't nothing else. Fuck everything else. Fuck. Nah, niggas was coming in. Nah, I'm still, nah, if you from that, you gonna be from that then.
Right.
Cause we this then.
Right.
You do that, keep doing that, but over here, this is what we doing.
Right.
This is Trey Rock only.
Yeah.
And once we set that precedent, bro, it took off, bro.
What year was that?
That year was probably like 2003.
Okay.
2003, 2002, right around there, because I was still in high school.
And what year did it?
That same day, I got this tattoo.
Okay.
That very same day, my nigga Trey Face did that shit. All of us got it. All of us that was in that room that said that shit, we got blasted by the nigga. We had a made-up ass ink gun that he learned how to make in juvenile hall, and that nigga tatted all this shit on us. And nigga was like, nigga, this Trey Rock gang.
Man, original tats.
Original tats. And those are some. In that room, it was niggas. It was me, my nigga A-Rock, K-Rock, Lil Smoke, Big Smoke, Nut, Cheesy, Trey Face, Down, Playboy, Taz. It was us, bro. That was like, you know what? We ain't from nothing else. Only Trey Rock. Ain't nothing else. Cause that was it was hard and niggas wasn't pushing Rialto yet.
Right.
So we did that, nigga, from the toe. After that, toe babies just took off. Then we started going to the pen. It wasn't official though until niggas hit prison.
Right.
Cause you gotta make them niggas believe. You gotta show the other Crips. It's cool to do this shit out here, around here, but you gotta go show the real Crips that y'all crippin' is intact, like that you with that shit.
So with the trade route, y'all push the moving car?
My little homies push moving. I can say they do. They gangsters moving. It's like a new era. Shit done changed. You know what I mean? I'm an old nigga.
Right.
Me personally, when I hit the pen, I ran with IE niggas.
Yeah.
That's what I did. That was the choice that I made.
Right.
But I got a lot of little homies, like SeCTioN was one of the first niggas I know to go to prison and actually say he from gangsters.
Right.
Then you got niggas that came behind him like KO. A couple niggas that really went to the pen and pushed that moving part. A lot of niggas didn't do that.
Right.
They was the first ones to get the LA niggas respect.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I was running with IE niggas because this is where I grew up at. This is who I knew. This is who I went to school with. So when we at the table and we chopping it up and we talking about what bitches who know who this bitch, who fuck that, you want to talk to two niggas who know these bitches and went to these schools and know what the streets you talking about. And I really couldn't do that for LA niggas. So that's why I made the decision I made. But
the IE niggas was more, you was more familiar with them. Y'all kind of the same
and like I said, some of my big homies at the time who started Trey Rock was IE niggas.
Right.
So I had no problem with them.
Yeah.
And I had no problem with it.
Right.
But the new era, the new generation, they don't play that shit.
Right.
They don't do it at all. I'm probably like one of the last niggas to do it. Right here, that house, that green house right there, that was my old house. My nigga K-Rock house. I was just telling my homie in the car, all the houses who live on this block. Down live on this block. Slim Shady live on this block. The Zet and them live on this block. Man, I got my first piece of coochie on this block, man. Vancouver. Back in the day when we was little, I had to been like 14, 13. Matter of fact, I was 8th grade going to Rialto Middle School. Nigga, we from Vancouver Street, because they already had the shammies cracking. And we used to be over there with the older niggas on the shammy. Be like, man, we from Vancouver Street. That's why I be tripping off how history repeat itself. Because my crew was the first crew to like turn on our big homies. Like, nah, man, we from Vancouver. They like, nigga, you ain't from nowhere, nigga. Like, them Dark Angels, Vancouver, we was the first one. And now history just be repeating itself. It's crazy how that shit happened.
Man, what's some famous memories you have on this block right here?
T.R.M and Preston, bro. Yeah. They get into it with down at the motherfucking teen center right there at right behind Rialto Middle. I don't know how these niggas know we live, but this is a main street. So niggas will probably just see us hanging outside anyway. But anyways, this nigga Dion, they get into it with this nigga at the teen center. I guess his daddy hear that the homie kind of like faded him. So we in the house literally talking about like, man, you whooped that nigga ass, bro. Then we hear a knock at the door. We like, what's that? They like, man, some big nigga at the door. We open the door. It's Dion and his daddy. Daddy like, hey man, I heard y'all got a problem with my son or something. We low-key spooked, but we like, nah, it's cool. What's up? What's going on? We just got our head out the door. Like, what's going on? He's like, man, y'all can handle that right now. Y'all can get it out the way right now. And we look at each other, I'm like, you gonna let us fight on your son? Nigga son got a mouthpiece on, nigga. He got like boxer gloves, like the MMA gloves. We ain't even seen these. MMA wasn't cracking like that. He got the MMA gloves, mouthpiece on. Daddy at the door, like, come outside. Come outside, bro. We come outside. I'm like, all right, K-Rock, I'm too big for this nigga. I was tall nigga. I'm like, you go with him. And K-Rock locking up right there in the front yard. Fighting and shit. Daddy ran him like 2-3 rounds. I'm like, okay. That was my first bar, some gangster shit. Like, nigga, yeah, I'm gonna get this out the way right now. Woo, woo. Daddy came to the door. Yeah, that's back. He was like 14 years old, bro. Freshman. We was freshmen in high school, but we was terrorizing. We wasn't your average freshman. We used to terrorize this bitch on bikes up and down this block. Up and down Willow. From Eisenhower all the way down to Ramona, because my grandma owned some apartments on Ramona. So we go Eisenhower to Ramona, stop right here in the middle. All the homies' houses right here, up and down this block. You gotta think, bro. My hood, originally, our hood used to start, we gave up a lot of blocks and property. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. Our hood used to start from Lilac to Sycamore. Baseline to Foothill. That was all us at one point. At one point in time, in the very beginning, before everybody else started popping up and shit, that was all us, baby. All that.
So was that issue y'all had with Dion and Preston? That was what started the West Court Trey Rock?
That was the very first West Court Trey Rock fight. That was the very first one. Well, nah, I can't say the first one because the West Coast had jumped down at the team center.
Yeah.
Whooped him out. We remember down there coming running to this house. He ran all the way from Rialto Middle, all the way to this house, nigga. Crashing the door like he dying. Hey, beat me up. Hey, beat me up. Like, who beat you up? The niggas at the team center, the West Court. Like, oh, hell no. We leave the house, we hop on our bikes, but it was a little bit late. It was getting dark. So by the time we got there, everybody was gone. But we went the very next day.
Right.
And when we went, that's when the daddy heard that we was looking for his sons and all that type of shit.
Yeah.
The nigga brought that nigga to the dope. So I went up with my nigga K-Rock. So I miss my nigga K-Rock, man. Niggas don't know he really like helped birth this shit. Right there in his room is where I told you that shit happened when we decided, nigga, this K-Rock gang, no more clique shit, that shit's over with.
Right.
We told everybody it was because we was deep.
Yeah.
At that time we was at least like 200, 300 deep.
Yeah.
And I'm not even bullshitting you.
Yeah.
We had to tell the niggas like, look, bro, okay, y'all wanna be from Hoover? Y'all from Hoover, or you from Compton? We had niggas from Pomona. Like, okay, you from over there then. We from over here. Don't even say you from over here. Unless you banging the set, nigga. K-Rock Mafia, unless you banging that.